Thank you so much, Jenn.
The Prairie St Food Cooperative began in the Fargo-Moorhead area as a result of a lot of people spending a significant amount of time looking for locally grown, organic or natural produce and not having a lot of success in doing so, but really spending a lot of time and energy to try to make that happen. And on the flip side of that, we've had a lot of people who had been growing this kind of food in this community, but didn't necessarily have a market to distribute it to. So their efforts were really far-reaching for the marketing. And it resulted in pretty successful marketing to farther away places. Over the last 2 years, we've contributed over 5,000 of our Angus and Hereford cattle, grass-fed North Dakota beef, to Kazakhstan in the Soviet Union. You might have seen these pictures being flown out of the Fargo Hector Airport on 747s. We've also been, from this community, contributing to and selling ingredients for national brand energy bars that are for consumption throughout the country. But yet the consumers in this community aren't aware of what's available and being grown by local producers pretty regularly. As a result of that, we're bringing in strawberries, bell peppers, and we could add lettuce to this list as well, from places like California, Mexico, and Florida, and it's coming to us in trucks and in planes. And it's leading to one of the fastest growing greenhouse emissions in the world, the food mile, how far our food travels to each one of our plates in the supermarkets. As a result of that, our food is earning basically our frequent flyer miles, and it doesn't need to, because we have access to this food locally within 20 miles, 12 minutes from this community. So our goal for this and this initiative of the Prairie St Food Cooperative is to develop a cooperative right here in this community. These stars on the map indicate other communities who have been successfully launching cooperatives, and that red dot in Minneapolis indicates that they've already got 12 cooperatives, one of them being the nation's most successful in success stories, some of them having to rebuild and develop again because they are outgrowing the demand for their local communities. Our goal here is to have that so that our community can have access to healthy, naturally, organically grown food right here, and that consumer can shop right here, because right now our consumers are going down to the cities to get these kinds of items because the market is there to hold it. So we want to have that here. Our prize in the end of all of this is to have that kind of store right here in Fargo-Moorhead, for our families to have access to that healthily growing food right here by our producers, and to have that continue on through our community. But it's not going to happen unless we get members, unless we have members that want to come in and participate in that healthy part of our community. We're also going to be not waiting for that, because we have some pretty passionate producers and some pretty passionate consumers who like the healthy food networks. And we have developed and are using a software now that allows people to log online, to shop individual farms that we have in our community, and you can shop what they have locally available that's fresh. You can look at the farmer profile, how they grow that, if they're certified by organics or by USDA, and what their practices are. You can choose that farmer if you want that product grown that way. And if you don't, you can look at some other options, but that online option is available for your viewing pleasure in the hallway today, in addition to rolling your own organic barley or oats. If you want to have oatmeal tomorrow, that's organic and rolled by you in the hallway. And folks, it doesn't get any more local than that for Fargo-Moorhead. That's all we have. So join the co-op today if you get a chance.